What's up, YouTube? It's your boy JP's on the keys, and it's 2 interview today. And we got some more Norm MacDonald, but this is on the channel, it's the jokes that can get you canceled today. So I'm going to do parts 1 through 3 because these videos are kind of short. So I want to make sure I get a nice, decent length video for y'all. But this is part 1 out of 3. Okay, so 3-part video today. But without further ado, let's get to it, man.
Last week on Larry King Live, Marlon Brando made the shocking statement that Hollywood is, quote, run by Jews. In response, outraged Jewish organizations made it snow in New York in April. Well, earlier this week, actor Marlon Brando met with Jewish leaders to apologize for comments he made on Larry King Live. Among them, that, quote, Hollywood is run by Jews. The Jewish leaders accepted the actor's apology and announced that Brando is now free to work again.
It's always wild. I don't know. It's just kind of confusing how you can't talk about how people who are Jewish run Hollywood when literally all the top people in Hollywood are Jews. But you can't talk about that because then they'll say that's anti-Semitic for saying the truth. Well, I don't know if it's the truth. Oh, I can't say it's the truth because they're going to come down on my channel. But it seems kind of fishy how you can't say that even though every person in charge has Jewish heritage. Almost everyone, literally everyone. But you can't say that they control everything, even though it seems like they do. But like I said, I'm not hating, but I'm just saying that's kind of wild how you can't say the truth about it's almost a Jewish person in every top position, but yet you can't say they control everything because that's anti-Semitic. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking.
While in England, where he spoke at Oxford University, Simpson had defended actor Marlon Brando's criticism of Hollywood Jews. Later, from his island hideaway, Brando sent OJ a telegram which read, "You're not helping." In Cincinnati, is Cincinnati Reds owner Marge Schott an anti-Semite? Well, it is.
Oh yeah, I remember stuff about her. She was wild. She was wild. She was a wild person.
Beginning to look that way. According to a report out today, on the entire Cincinnati Reds team, there is not one Jewish player. A group of Orthodox rabbis declared that other branches of Judaism are, quote, not Judaism at all, thus challenging the religious status of millions of American Jews. This week, that statement was rejected by Reform leader Rabbi Don Schonstein, who said, quote, our legitimacy as Jews flows from the richness of our Jewish lives, the strength of our Jewish communities, and most important of all, our deep and abiding belief in Jesus Christ.
You say there's no way we can go back, and that I've broken what we had.
Finally, folks, next week, Jews everywhere will be celebrating the holiday of Yom Kippur, or as non-Jews refer to it, Wednesday.
Oh man, but they're talking about Jews is a touchy subject, in any sense, especially now. But we're episode 2.
Why is there an app for everything except how to rape a baby?
Jesus. One of the most popular documentaries on Netflix. One of the most popular documentaries on Netflix is Jiro
Dreams of Sushi?
Jiro Dreams of Sushi.
I've seen that. That's very good.
That's a
fantastic
documentary. One of the least popular documentaries, Jiro Nightmares of Astro.
Oh, yeah.
That
Unwatchable.
I actually did. I liked it. The DVD commentary.
This is not topical. It's just about. It's as if it's about your
R.I.P.
life.
Bob Saget.
How come none of my friends ever have a dungeon? Instead, they all just have rape dungeons. So it's not a regular dungeon, is what you're saying.
Dungeon.
Thanks for again. It's the bus. I've never been thrown under an entire Trailways fleet.
Why did the moron throw the clock out the window? Why? Because it reminded him of Richard Clock, the man convicted of knife raping his wife. Good God Almighty!
God, yo, what the?
Jesus.
It used to be all right.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that one was coming.
Wait, I have a question. So you guys are two very funny females, but when you post videos on the internet, sometimes being a female is a little bit different than if I was to post a video on the internet. What's that like for you two?
We've been called certain things
many times.
How do you deal with that stuff?
I think I'm numb to it now. We've been called everything so many times. I can't even.
In the beginning,
take
it was like,
anymore.
oh my God, I can't believe this. We should just stop doing this. And then now we just don't read the comments and keep doing it.
Yeah.
I think that's the right
I think
way to
the
do it.
last
Oh, are
comment
you
I
guys?
read
Are
was
you
the
guys
guy-
talking about Barfy Man 362?
Exactly.
Is that you?
No, that's that motherfucker. I don't even want to give him attention, but listen. Saying those kind of things about me.
Talk to him. Talk to him right now. Talk to Barf.
Listen, Barfy Man 362.
right.
No, you cannot rape my mother with a knife.
Oh my.
That's official.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the kind of comment we didn't want to read anymore.
Yeah.
A lot of sandwich makers. Bitches, go make me a sandwich.
Those ones bother me less than the knife.
Oh yeah, the raping
mother
ones
stuff.
are worse.
Yeah, you don't want to be raped with a knife.
I'll gladly make
I
a
would
sandwich.
much rather be raped with something else.
Yeah.
I had a black guy open for me, and I got him into the hotel.
No worries.
Nice guy, Vince Champ. His name was Vince Champ. I don't know whatever happened to that fella. But a nice
Arrested
man.
for rape.
He knows. He knows. And he's not making fun of rape.
It's like that comedian that would rape people at comedy club. No, in colleges.
Yes, Vince Champ.
They always said his great gimmick was that people would think who did it, and they never, because he'd go on to another town and another college, but when people say, what about the comic?
Yeah. Maybe the worst gimmick a comic ever had.
Oh, damn. He was an American comedian and a convicted rapist. On 1997, he was identified as a serial rapist when his DNA and tour schedule were matched up with a series of rapes on college campuses. Oh my God, nasty. That boy nasty. That boy was getting that nasty.
Michelle Greffy.
Yeah, you got a bad review in the paper by Michelle Greffy. She hates you.
Yeah.
What'd she say?
But the New York Times loves me. But Michelle Greffy hates me.
What's something Michelle said?
She says, all the charm of a date rapist.
But a date rapist has to have charm, right?
That's true. A date rapist has to have a lot of charm, right?
I would imagine so.
Real rapists don't, but date rapists.
They have to have enough charm to get you on a date.
They gotta get you on a date, exactly.
He took your punchline.
Sometimes you'd see guys, like I knew this guy, I don't know if you've ever met a guy who's like, you don't even understand it, but just gets women all the time, and it's like very mysterious.
Yeah.
Like, but I know this one guy literally got a different woman every night. I'm not even exaggerating. I asked him what his secret was. He said he was a serial rapist.
So for him,
Oh my God, yeah, I'm definitely gonna get yellow marked for this video.
It's how to capture a man's heart, and it's for women, and it says all these rules that you have to follow, and you will capture a man's heart. And the rule number 1, have huge breasts. Yeah, that guy likes it. Yeah, because apparently men love women with huge breasts. They do. They like that. That's what they say. Not this character over here, Andy.
Newlyweds Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson had their first argument this week. He wants kids, while she wants fake kids.
Pop singer Madonna was outraged this week when a tabloid photographer snapped her picture while she was breastfeeding her new baby. Apparently, the baby was blocking her nipple. Connecticut legislatures are about to pass a law that would make it illegal to prohibit breastfeeding in public. Then, hopefully, these legislatures will also change the fascist law that the person being breastfed in public has to be a baby.
Hey, yo.
Michael Jackson has reportedly stepped right into his new role as a dad, spending many hours a day with his newborn son, doing the changing, the burping, even the breastfeeding. So, it's nice when a fella does that. Recently, what will set his new Batman film apart from its predecessors, Batman and Robin director Joel Schumacher said, quote, "In this one, all the costumes will have nipples." Note to self, do not watch the next Batman and Robin.
Well, Premiere Magazine's list of the 100 most powerful people in Hollywood hit the newsstands this month. In an odd bit of ranking, Demi Moore was ranked number 28, while her breasts were ranked 20 and 21. So,
in an interview out this week, Demi Moore says she would like to have another baby, this time a boy, to go along with her 3 daughters and 2 huge breasts. Demi Moore is wrapped filming on G.I. Jane, in which she plays a Navy SEAL combat officer. Moore says that in contrast to other Hollywood portrayals of women in the military, her character will have giant breasts.
Where's breasts, man?
Actor Bruce Willis is filming his next movie, The Broadway Brawler, in Wilmington, Delaware. Meanwhile, his wife, Demi Moore, is taking a break from movie work, saying she wants to spend more time with her huge breasts.
On another note, man, I've seen recent videos of Bruce Willis, man. I don't think he's looking too good, man. Definitely keep him in my, hopefully he gets better. Because they said he was going through like dementia and stuff, so it's that sucks, But, hopefully because dementia's not something to play with, so.
Connected to our senses. Find a way to let you share.
Who do you think is attractive?
I like Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh, come on.
You don't like her?
Come on.
You don't like Anna Nicole Smith?
Come on, she's gotten heavy. He's putting me on.
No, I'm not.
I
saw a picture of her recently where she was really, really fat, where she didn't look good.
Right, but you're talking about years ago when she was thin. Oh, okay.
Not that long ago. Yeah, a couple of years ago.
So you like big breasts?
Yeah, I like big breasts.
Does your wife have big breasts?
She has normal size breasts.
What, C cups?
I don't know. I hear you talking about those. I don't follow those. Go how cups.
You're in bad shape. Do you like Sally Struthers too?
Oh, I did.
You did, right? Yeah, that's your type.
Oh my God,
blonde
I
and
love
buxom.
Sally Struthers.
Not anymore though.
What?
Well, you don't like her anymore.
No, I don't like her with the flies around her.
It's kind of a turn off.
New medical research shows that men and women have different food cravings.
I already clicked, so we're gonna watch part 4. Might as well watch part 4. I already done clicked it, so at this point.
New medical research shows that men and women have different food cravings. Men preferring meat and women preferring sweets. Scientists trace this back to caveman days, when men had to go out and hunt for food, while women sat on their fat asses eating chocolates. Last week, Duchess of York Sarah Ferguson visited the Big Apple and showed off her 14-pound weight loss. Hopefully, this will not interfere with her official duties of sitting on her fat ass all day long.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Oh, man.
In what is considered a remarkably short period of time, The head of the Federal Advisory Board, Dr. Peter Melman, has given speedy approval to a controversial new anti-obesity drug. It should be noted, however, Dr. Melman's wife is a fat pig. This week in Minneapolis, the Minnesota Obesity Center officially opened. Its goals? To find ways to identify behaviors that lead to obesity. Also, it's a good place to meet fat chicks.
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
John Goodman has announced that he will not be returning to Roseanne next year. So how will the show get rid of him on screen? Well, insiders now say that over the last few episodes of the season, Roseanne will gradually eat him. According to a controversial new biography, Elizabeth Taylor likes her lovemaking loud, rough, and frequent. Coincidentally, that's also how she likes to eat.
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
Well, television history will be made this week when film legend Elizabeth Taylor appears as herself on all 4 CBS Monday night sitcoms. It's part of the network's new campaign, Must Eat TV. She enjoys eating. The New York Post has reported that Michael Jackson wants his closest friend in the world, Elizabeth Taylor, to be the godmother of his child. However, those close to the pair worry that this could eventually lead to heated arguments over whether the child will be molested or eaten.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Ah, man. Ooh.
Yeah, Ricky Lake, you know, she really is an animal lover, though. She has 3 cats, 2 dogs, and a big ass that follows her around everywhere. Former Wilson Phillips member Carney Wilson's new talk show kicked off this month. According to Carney, her show will be different from the others in that guests will be treated with respect and dignity. And then she will eat them. Talk show host Ricky Lake has announced that she will finally publicly apologize for her role in a destructive anti-fur demonstration. Then she will eat a huge can of frosting. In the new movie Mrs. Winterbourne, talk show host Ricky Lake plays the part of a young mother-to-be. According to film's producers, Miss Lake was so serious about achieving a realistic pregnant look, she forced herself to lose 30 pounds. This week, renowned heart surgeon Michael DeBakey attacked the hypocrisy of Hollywood stars who oppose the use of animals in medical research and yet wear ribbons supporting the war on deadly diseases like AIDS. In response, animal activist Ricky Lake said, quote, "But the red ribbon diverts attention from my gigantic ass." A sad story from the world of entertainment this week. Talk show host Ricky Lake had to get rid of her dog Dudley after the pooch became too aggressive with her 7-month-old son Milo. A clearly saddened Lake said, "It broke my heart to get rid of that dog, but he was delicious."
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh!
She ate a whole dog. In Virginia, police are looking for a stripper who stabbed a man for telling her she was too fat to strip. Police warn that the woman is armed and extremely fat. Rosie O'Donnell show premiered today, and I was in its tapes at the same floor as Saturday Night Live on 8H. They had flowers sent. There was the whole. It's unbelievable. You know, people must love her. There's flowers all along the entire 8H. Right. All flowers. They're sent by, like, there was one from Madonna, one from Elizabeth Taylor, Regis and Kathy Lee. Never seen so many flowers. It was I didn't even realize you could eat flowers.
Oh, man.
Understand something?
Right.
You went to a doctor. You said, "Hey, what's
did you
with me?
say?
I'm around Elle McPherson, and I'm not getting
I
aroused."
didn't mention that.
Yeah, but and you start to get concerned that, hey, why am I not getting aroused around these beautiful women?
Yeah, because I used to always get aroused all the time, no
Right.
matter what. Like I could see a giant fat woman, like part of her ass.
Right, and you get excited by that.
Yeah.
Are you on medication of any kind?
No. I just now I'm
Do
just.
you need that testosterone patch or something?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, it makes you more masculine. You know what I mean?
But then your hair falls out.
Yeah, you got to be careful about that.
So, Norm, what do you think about
What?
when you're masturbating?
What do you think about?
Well, you know, like.
Fat woman's ass? No. Like, what do you think? Did you ever?
Man, Howard Stern was something else, man. Yo, that dude did not give a about nothing. Yo, this is crazy to even talk about today.
Think about Elle McPherson?
No.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Who do you think about?
I don't think
Girls
about,
you just
I'll
met.
tell you something. I can't think about like girls that I don't think I could have sex with because I don't have that good an imagination.
Right, it's got to be someone you think you can get.
Right.
That's how
exactly,
I am. Right. So.
And so I sometimes I think of like kind of unattractive girls when I'm
right. When you're doing
looking
stuff.
at men.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that too, though.
Yeah.
Like sometimes like one of the interns here or something I'll think about because I think that like I could definitely get it. You ever think about Rosie O'Donnell when you're doing it?
Good Lord.
No way, right?
Name some names.
Yeah, name some names. Who
Give
you
us
think
an
about?
example.
You know what Rosie O'Donnell would be good at giving?
What?
Really wide head.
Oh, that's funny. Does Rosie O'Donnell have the biggest head on the planet?
Yeah.
She really does. How much does her head weigh? Do you take a guess?
About her head weight?
Yeah.
Oh well, that age-old argument. I'm not going to get into.
You're not
that.
even going to get into it.
Yeah.
I see. And she's on the new $100 bill. Did you see her picture? It's pretty wild.
Oh my God! All right, you know what? This is the last one. Why not?
PLO leader Yasser Arafat announced this week that his wife is pregnant. The happy couple said they really don't care if the child is a boy or a girl, just as long as it hates Jews.
Oh man.
The United Paramount Network's new show Star Trek Voyager finished in first place Monday night with a 14.7 rating. For those of you who don't know, one rating point is equal to 950,000 nerds. Well, there's good news this week from strife-torn Ireland, where a historic peace agreement has just been signed. Gee, I wonder if anyone will celebrate by drinking. Angry over the Atlanta Braves and Cleveland Indians' use of Indian caricatures as logos, Native Americans showed up at the World Series tonight. They chanted for hours to protest Indian stereotypes, though it didn't help their cause any when it started to rain.
Wow. And you know what the crazy part? The Atlanta team is still named the Braves, and the Cleveland Indians recently changed it. And then, like the Washington Redskins, they had the Redskins, and now they changed it to the Commanders, and now people are petitioning to change it back to the Redskins because nobody likes the Commanders. Like,
In Nashua, New Hampshire this week, a high school student, Chris Connolly, while attempting to dunk a basketball, lost his balance, crashed down on the rim, and shattered 2 front teeth. Gee, I wonder if by some crazy chance Chris is white.
oh my God.
Well, if I can be allowed a personal opinion, you know, I think Harrison Ford's new mustache works. And by works, I mean looks really gay. Well, this week, world chess champion Garry Kasparov defeated an IBM computer in their 6-game chess series. Experts are calling the encounter between chess wizard and supercomputer historic because, for the first time ever, it brought together both geeks and nerds.
I don't know how that would be offensive.
In honor of this year's Academy Awards, Carnival Airlines is offering anyone named Oscar a free flight to or from Los Angeles. The airline had tried a similar promotion in the past for the Tony Awards, but according to airline spokesmen, they found that their planes were packed with too many, quote, greasy Italians. Last week on Larry King Live, Marlon Brando made the shocking statement that Hollywood is, quote, run by Jews.
Yeah.
In response, outraged Jewish organizations made it snow in New York in April. In overseas news, an attempt to lift the ban on gays serving in the British Armed Forces has been defeated in Parliament. This raises a difficult legal question. How do you exactly tell if a British guy is gay?
Right.
In Bridgeport, Connecticut, the Statakoti Indian tribe is seeking recognition by the Bureau of Indian Affairs in order to open either a manufacturing company or a casino. I wonder which one they'll choose. Manufacturing company or the casino. Potential jurors for the O.J. Simpson case were asked to fill out a 75-page jury questionnaire this week. In the entire state of California, only one person got a perfect score. Chow Ming Wu, who after the trial plans to attend Caltech. In Michigan, State Historical Commission officials say they will not interfere with the building of a new major sports stadium, even if construction unearths historical artifacts. However, state Indian Affairs officials say that if relics from a Native American tribe are found, they would like to have the land set aside and designated as a sacred tribal burial ground / giant casino.
Oh my God.
According to the U.S. Bureau of the Census, California's population is expected to grow nearly 18 million by the year 2025. Also by the year 2025, it will be much easier to find a vacant apartment in Mexico.
Is he talking about immigration?
According to a new survey by the Women's Vote Project, women would be more likely to vote if they could send in ballots by mail or if polls were open longer. Also, more women would vote if you were permitted to bake your vote. They like to bake.
They ain't like that one.
Finally, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, a man allowed his 8-year-old daughter to take the wheel of his car, and an accident ensued that damaged 7 other cars and injured 6 people, which once again proves my theory: women can't drive.
This dude's like, oh!
4 Wisconsin men have been charged with felony hate crimes after burning a man's buggy simply because he was Amish. If convicted, the men face up to 25 years in prison. But furious Amish leaders say that is not enough. They want the dunking wheel. On Wednesday, NASA launched these...
I've never heard anyone be like racist towards Amish people. Never heard that before. How dare these Amish people live in seclusion with no electricity and horse buggies. Like, bro, like on my way to my job, these Amish, they got like an Amish market right by my job, and like they'll have the buggies just in the middle of the road and like just walking on the road. Just
Space Shuttle Columbia on its 87th voyage. This trip by the shuttle will feature the first spacewalk ever by a Japanese astronaut who will get to take in the unique perspective of Earth from space. Gee, I wonder if there's any chance he'll take a picture. This week, computer hackers broke into Yahoo, the internet's most popular website, and vowed to unleash a crippling computer virus if a fellow hacker is not released from prison. Expert warn that catching these cyber terrorists will not be an easy task and may require the cooperation of both nerds and geeks.
See, I don't know how that's like super offensive now, because I guess back then that was such a taboo term. To be such a nerd and a geek was like looked down upon, but now look at the anime community. Look at all those guys. Those guys are probably nerds. A lot of those guys who watch anime, not all of them, but a lot of them guys. You know the stereotype: the guys who in their house all day, probably smell bad, haven't taken a shower, probably don't know what a girl looks like. You know those type of. Let me stop because I watch anime too, so let me stop.
Safer drivers, men or women? Well, according to a new survey, 55% of adults feel that women are most responsible for minor fender benders, while 78% blame men for most fatal crashes. Please note that the percentages in these pie graphs do not add up to 100% because the math was done by a woman. For those of you hissing at that joke, it should be noted that that joke was written by a woman. So,
look at you.
Now you don't know what the hell to do. No, I'm just kidding. We don't hire women.
I'm thankful for women.
Oh, there you go.
Greatest creatures on earth.
That's all right. We'll get behind that one.
I think women are more intelligent than men. Also, Conan, without women, there would be no cookies.
How many Polish guys does it take to screw in a light bulb? The question cannot be answered because Polish people are so fucking stupid that no matter how many of them are available, none of them would ever be able to complete that simple task.
This is a meta joke. Have you ever aware of these meta jokes?
How many comedians does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
2. One to do it, and the other guy to go, how long's he been up there?
I like that.
On stage.
Yeah, because they was like,
how long? How long?
Oh, that's a good one.
Polish people, I remember the Poland, you remember they were trying to, had something, they were trying to land on the sun.
Oh.
I was going to say that the Polish government did actually try to land on the sun back in the
No, they didn't.
Yes, and they were ridiculed for it because they said you'll burn up when you come anywhere near. They said we're going at night.
Who?
Now, you have to say this with attitudes. You have to read ahead and use your acting skills. I like you in She Devil.
Thank you. A study has found that men are just as likely as women to spread gossip. At least that's what I heard Rick tell Brad, who, by the way, has a crush on Patty.
Oh, does she?
All the racial things against Asians? Yeah, can you tell me them?
Well,
I love when the
Guy
people do that.
Aoki got mad at me one time.
Why?
He's the head of the guys that get defended. In terms
So just
of
tell me something.
He's like he's the head of guys that get defended. Oh man.
Was them the best.
Yeah. Oh, you do?
What about this?
Yeah,
I call it the G word. The G word.
Did you know the G one?
Oh, gook? Yes.
Well, you just said that like just it came out so
That's
naturally.
slipped out. Oh, no, you're right about
You just
that.
said it just like second hand.
I thought it was a term of endearment.
It's not. But can I tell you guys?
Well,
can I tell you guys
yeah,
where?
you think that's like a fucking handshake.
Tell me some of the Asian things that
like what you would call a guy.
Small penis?
No, like
names.
Names, yeah.
Oh, well, yellow, yeah.
Yellow?
Yellow. Oh man.
Yellow man, that's what you said. You made that up.
Oh no,
Hey, yellow man, get out of my bar. I've never heard that.
No, that was just
Guy
my
runs
favorite.
out of the old one, so you have to make up a new one.
I said yellow. That's crazy. This went from a 3-part video to a 5-part video, so you're welcome. But leave a like if you enjoy. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. So don't forget to turn on my post notifications if you haven't already. Thank you. Be safe. Stay on the grind. I'm out. Peace.